Hey, Drunk Spider-Man here, and welcome to my very first Minecraft video. Now this is way overdue. I absolutely adore this game. I haven't played it entirely too long, and I was looking for something just simple and easy I can do today for recording. And yeah, I decided I'd do Minecraft. This is an entirely new, fresh world, and I spawned on an island. So that's pretty cool. Well, actually, technically speaking, I spawned in the water. See if I can remember. Oh, there we go. I spawned in the water behind an island, so I spawned like right in here, which was actually kind of terrifying because spawning in and starting to drown is not the best. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. Probably absolutely nothing. Just run around, build, have fun, like, cause it's just nice to do nothing. So. If my commentary drops off at any point, it's because I have really nothing to talk about. And yeah. So, first things first, like always, you just gotta build and see what you're gonna do. See where we go, get some basic materials, go from there. So, I'm probably the first step is I need to make some sort of shelter because I am playing on hard and I don't want to die. I think that's a pretty solid goal. So I haven't played this game since the last Nidd event, I believe. Not even the last Nidd event in this game. The last Nidd event I was in this game, which I do believe was a UHC a little while ago. And I really haven't played it at all, which is kind of upsetting because I absolutely adore this game. I used to host my own little server for me and my friends, like just off of my home router and my and the same computer I was playing on, like just a little shitty little server that like I really had a lot of fun on, just goofing around, building random stuff, building up, just trying to survive, that kind of stuff. Excuse me. And so yeah, basically I think I'm probably just gonna end up doing the same thing here. Just run around, get into trouble. If I need to pick these flowers so I can get some dye. What else have I been doing recently? Well, I have started playing on the Nidd's Minecraft, or not Minecraft, Space Engineers, the whitelist server. The new season's out now. I'm actually just gonna have a video up on that eventually. There's a lot of stuff that happened, and I didn't really feel like recording during the launch. And haven't really recorded since. So I will for sure start doing something in there soon. I really enjoy building with purpose in Space Engineers, and like my brain has just not been in YouTube mode recently, or like recording game mode recently. So when I actually like built something in Space Engineers, I didn't record it, and what I built was a landing ship to land on the planet. And the whole point of it was something I could land on the planet, return to the surface in, or return to space in safely, and not have to worry about. Or the whole point was so I could start bringing resources to the people that were stuck on the Earth, because it's very like they're very resource starved down there. At least until that one ship crashed and me and Minty tore it apart. But it was still kind of resource starved. So. The whole point was just to make things easier, and then I found myself stuck because the ship I built could not leave the atmosphere. And then I had my first Space News related rage quit when I was trying to fix up that ship that couldn't leave the atmosphere. Well, I ended up accidentally grinding down a connector that was connecting it to the thing, and then it just fell and hit the ground and broke. So I was super upset because it was all due to Space Engineers' weird hitboxes when dealing with something, or well, like you're in gravity walking around, so, and grinding downwards. So it pissed me off. So I rage quit, and I just got back to it actually today. Yeah. So I was working on my new atmospheric ship that can travel between atmosphere and non-atmosphere. So hopefully that works out. I'm about, I'd say, about 2/3 done, something like that. So, you know, it's getting there. It just needs some more work. So right now I'm just trying to find a nice spot to set up camp. Like right now I shouldn't be being too picky, simply because it's super early on, and nighttime's coming, and I need to hide out because I don't want to die. Just because it means doing this all over again. Get rid of this tall grass. I don't know why it does that weird glitch. Seen that? Or there's like a flower as I hit it. Yeah. Ooh, nice little surface lava here. Some coal, which might be worth coming back to later on. I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, yeah, so that's basically what's been going on with me. The Nidd in general, Boris has started up a new, I wouldn't say hierarchy, but like a new, I guess ranking, no, ranking's not the best word either. I don't know, like a new logistics, order, I guess. Put specific people in charge of specific things, and has kind of generally just kind of tidied it up a little bit. He's always like, watch his video. Like, I can't really speak for him too much about this because I do understand where he's coming from, and I do agree with the things that he's doing. But again, like, I'm not going to speak for someone else. So go check out his channel. Or was it on the Nidd channel? No, it was on his channel. About the new, I guess, stacking of the Nidd, and basically he removed, he completely removed the purple Niddites, and to be honest, I didn't notice. There's a couple people that did apparently, because he was talking about it in the video. I was one of the ones that did not. So because like it was, for me anyway, it was more of an empty title, just because I up to this point I've been mostly not really that involved with the Nidd. Like, I ended up in the Nidd simply because I was a part of Boris's Weekend Madness before it kind of took off, or before it got bad. For those who don't know, Boris a little while ago decided he wanted to host something that he called Weekend Madness, which was basically in Space Engineers, get a bunch of people together and we play mini games, and it was fun. It was really fun. I met some really nice people. That's how I first met Boris, to be honest. And we played. We had a lot of fun. It was great. And turns out that it was actually not great for Boris. That there's a lot of, I wouldn't say drama, but there's a lot of like trolls and griefers that were harassing him and stuff like that. So, so it kind of petered off and stopped, and that was super shitty. But that's kind of the way the internet works. That you try to have a nice thing and people come and wreck it. So it kind of petered off, but I still kind of kept in contact with Boris, and then he messaged me and was just like, "Hey, I'm looking to form a group that I'm going to call the Nidd." And it's basically a group of like-minded gamers who basically not need people, but wanted to game with people that shared the same opinion on stuff, and played the same games. So that's what ended up happening. Ooh, give me back that block. And I said, absolutely, I'm all for that, which I am, or which I was and still am. It's spectacular. It's awesome. I love it. So I could have just done that the easy way. So we him mainly started up the group and started recruiting and found a bunch of people that he believed would be good assets, and they were, and slowly amassed a group of gamers, and that's the Nidd kind of in a nutshell. And we've been gaming ever since. He set up some sort of I guess a loose hierarchy with the purple Niddites, and purple Niddites were basically more or less moderators, not in the very vaguest of the term moderator, like just very just, hey, if you have a problem, talk to these guys. These are guys that Boris knows, trusts, considers his friends, and these are the guys to talk to. And I was one of them, and really wasn't that active at all, which kind of is totally on me. Well, not kind of totally on me. It absolutely is totally on me. It's everything to do with the fact that I'm lazy, and doing things is, well, doing things. And I didn't really kind of separate from the group. I just wasn't super active. And I'd go through spurts where I'd be hyperactive, and I'd be, in TeamSpeak all the time and socializing with people and talking to everyone that's on and stuff like that. But I go through times where I just wasn't seen or heard from, and I just actually came out of one of those times just now. And I guess it actually almost like runs parallel to my YouTubing too, like these times where I disappear or I don't upload for a while. That's all me. It's just on me. I don't feel like it, and I don't want YouTube to become like a chore. And I also know that it's also kind of a responsibility too for me to put content out for you guys, because you are subscribed, like you are here for the content, and I'm kind of not delivering. So yesterday I messaged Boris and was like, hey, like I know I've been unreliable with stuff. I know I will maybe continue to be, but I don't want to be, and I need something to do. I need something to motivate me. And so he put me in charge of, I'm essentially going to loosely produce the new Niddcast, which is coming back. I miss this. One of the things I miss a lot about the Nidd is the fact that the Niddcast has died. It also the Nidd Weekly, but I won't go into that, because organizing that many people is very difficult, and I do not want that challenge. But at least with the Niddcast, like, it's only a small group of people, and he asked me if I wanted to do it, and I said absolutely, because it's something that I was a part of. I'm not going to be an active member on it. I'm going to be more behind the scenes, kind of working. So there's that. But I just wanted to. I want it back. And the only way that I could see getting it back is stepping up and saying I'll get it back, because I know like there was some people that were thinking about doing it, and like I put a bit of effort into getting it back, which like I'm starting to talk to them. If I haven't talked to you yet about it, message me on Steam, because I definitely want your opinion on it, and probably help, to be perfectly honest, because I'm not really a kind of like logistics person, but I'm gonna have to become one to make this work. So if you're one of those guys that were looking into bringing it back and putting the work into getting it back, let me know. I've messaged the previous hosts, Lacarthian and Nordic Beast, to try to bring them back, and we'll see if that works out. I kind of really hope it does. And I'm currently in the works of trying to find a new third. And the biggest issue right now is trying to find someone whose schedule works with everyone else. And scheduling is always the thing, because it's going to be consistently out every 2 weeks. So I mean, it's a pretty big commitment to have that out, and to put the work into making sure it comes out. So. Yeah, we'll see if this actually happens. Well, it definitely will happen. I don't know why I said that, because I'm absolutely, completely, 100% determined to make this happen. And I believe the saying is, come hell or high water, I will bring back the Niddcast, because I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved being a part of it. Like that one episode I was on was like just a fun, like just absolute blast to record. I had a really good time. But so I'll stop talking about all that stuff and leave this episode here. I have built a nice little cave base inside of. I'm terrified I'm gonna get attacked. Couple of doors. Some nice and simple little home away from home. I'll probably work on walling it up, making it fancy, and starting a mine, because I need that sweet iron. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.